All right, so we're here to tell you about Puerto Rico. We're not experts on it.
Not at all.
And we're here to tell you about our vacation, our honeymoon actually.
It was our honeymoon. And hopefully you guys can make it better than how we did it.
We had a 6 a.m. flight. We are at the airport in San Francisco. Getting ready to board our 6 a.m. flight. We arrived at 10 p.m. Rough first day.
Rough first day.
5 hours layover in Atlanta. That fucking sucked. So, try
to do that. So we get to Old San Juan. It's super late. We sleep for 12 hours and wake up.
Yeah.
And we do all the Old San Juan stuff. We go to Castillo de San Cristobol, I think. We go to.
It's a crystal. Nothing more.
In San Cristobal. It's like another fortress here. Damon's got a secret place that he's gonna take us.
Oh my God.
Del Moro, San Felipe
fortress.
del Moro, something like that. Castillo de San Felipe del Moro. Like that.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Everything is cobblestone. Everything's really cool. Bring your national park pass because it is a U.S. National park, and
So you don't have to pay the entrance fee if you have it.
Yeah, we saved ourselves $40. Also, if you're looking to adopt a cat, you could do that at the fortress because they feed them there and they have a adoption program. Good luck capturing one.
Yeah, they don't take kindly to strangers.
No, they don't.
Hey, buddy, come here. It's okay. Come here, bud.
I don't think so, bro.
Come here. I won't hurt you.
That's what the last guy said.
Aw, oh boy. Come here.
These would be hard to adopt.
Oh yeah.
It's roaming free outside a fortress. It gets fed and it does whatever it wants, and it's like a cat fortress.
It's not getting loved.
It doesn't want love.
Cats want love. Every creature wants love. Let's talk about drinking booze. You went to Barrachina, do that. La Factoria, I was also recommended that by some people on YouTube. The bar itself was very fun. The cocktails were mediocre, in my opinion, but it is a happening place.
Load up at Pina Coladas and then go to La Factoria just to hang out. Just to I'm seeing people, other tourists.
I'm out.
Taking pictures on Instagram that we all watched the same video. Other than that, it was just like, meh, you know.
Yeah.
Jim and I walking the streets of Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. We were just in there, just right next to our room. So, super convenient. But it's better.
Day 2, Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Yeah, so we wake up, go to get our damn rental car, and we hit the road to El Yunque.
We did not buy tickets in advance, and we could not find tickets the 24-hour before, like they said on their government website. But luckily...
Never trust the government.
I know. Trust no one. We just booked it there and just crossed our fingers, and we got lucky.
We got in. By the way, driving in Puerto Rico is pretty frightening. No one obeys traffic laws. No one puts on their blinkers. Some people are running straight through red lights. Just boom.
Yeah, just like we were stopped and you're like, boom.
It's
and you're
alright
like,
though, you know.
Yeah.
So it's an adventure, and there's some tight streets there.
Our first stop was this little a hole in the wall restaurant, and we got
inside the park.
No.
Piononos or something like that.
Pionono.
It was a fried plantain with beef inside. It was.
Oh, it was so yummy. I just nom. So it's perfect weather. So.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go swimming.
Yeah, happy honeymoon.
Yeah.
That's my man. That's my husband. Ah! Yeah, there's some waterfalls. Went to a couple of towers. You can see the huge rainforest. You can see forever. afterwards, we made it back in time to go to, was it Barrachina?
Barrachina for Piña Coladas, which supposedly that place invented them, and I believe it because they're really amazing.
I am a believer. Those were, well, it's funny because we walk and you're like, it's not busy. So your first thought is like, this can't be that great.
Yeah.
And
there's no one there, no line.
Yeah. They have like a Slurpee machine.
This is what put this place on the map.
What are you doing, Mrs. Stoney? No, you can't do this. You can't do
I
this.
was like, and I took a sip and I was like, oh, and then I was like.
Another regret is not getting one of those every hour. Or at least one a day.
Yeah, no, I know.
We went there twice and had them because they were that delicious.
They were that good.
But if you go there, I recommend it highly.
Yeah, definitely go there. And then after that, we kind of walked around Old San Juan. We wanted to go to like the Capitol, but it was closed.
The street was closed. You know the street with all the stupid umbrellas on the walls or the ceilings? And then around the corner, there is a crazy pigeon person.
This lady reminds me of Marv at Home Alone 2.
We went and got Agua Frescas at a place called Limbers. Yeah, Agua Fresca is what they call it.
Agua Fresca.
You give him the money, he gives it to you, and then you leave.
You don't even have a spoon, so you're just looking at like.
Yeah, well, you scrape it with your teeth like I did. It's like, I don't know.
I think we should still get you ice cream now.
God. No more.
Your pina colada.
I'm having trouble with this.
Agua Fresco.
It's all creamy. My pina colada was creamy. I'm having trouble in the bathroom later, I think, you know?
You'll be okay.
No. I mean, I'm willing to try. Yeah, and then we went to get pizza at Pirilo, which was really good.
That was good.
We ended up going to bed right after dinner, pretty early, because we had to get catch the ferry to.
Even though we tried to book the ferry tickets weeks ago, they hadn't released them yet. So we booked our ticket yesterday. The only time that we could make it, 5 a.m. And it's an hour and a half away. And boarding starts at 4 a.m.
We can talk about the next day on the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right. Day 3, longest day of the honeymoon.
Easily the longest day.
Yeah. Woke up at 1:50 in the morning. We gotta head to Saba to get onto the ferry. And we're just waking up as people are still partying. We got 3 hours of sleep and on to the next place. Rock and roll. So where you park to get the ferry is like a 15-minute walk.
Is it half a mile? It's like a spooky half-mile walk. It does look like we're in like the Lost World or something like that. Fucking velociraptors are in those bunkers over there. And come on, you guys.
No, it is kind of what it feels like. I'm waiting to get snatched by some clever guy. There's a weird noise we're hearing as we're walking to.
It sounds like that chirping noise that's in all like the new horror movies.
Yeah.
Like.
If you don't see us again, look for our body pieces in dino poop. As we landed, it was 5:30 in the morning. So it's 5:45 in the morning. We're at Vieques. Made our ferry. And not quite sure what to do. We go find a cafe and chill for a bit till the sun comes up. And then we still don't know what to do. We spent a lot of time, our thumb on our butt.
Pretty much.
Got Leonardo over here.
On camera.
Eating pizza for breakfast. It's at 6 in the morning.
Right now, please turn it off. I was like, well, at least it's not raining, and literally 30 seconds later it pours. So this is fun. Adventure. Passed by a sign that says like, oh, rent a golf cart and ATV, and I'm like, we should do that. Yeah. Waiting for a ATV, and now it's raining. We can't check into our hotel for another 6 hours. So, living the dream. Living the dream. We got our bioluminescence
tonight and hoping that it's not a total bust because of the weather. So, but at least I have the best company ever. No. And thank God that there was some available, because if there wasn't, that would have been
Don't know what we would have done.
super
Actually.
rough. Yeah.
And it made the day.
After the beach.
Couldn't have gone to the cool beaches that we went to. I don't know how we would have gotten to our Airbnb because it was actually on the opposite side of the island.
Yeah.
And driving.
So was the tour.
And driving the thing was a
And
blast.
the beaches. Made it to the beach. Now to sleep, hoping that it doesn't rain on us. But so far so good. Like it wasn't 3 hours that passed without any sunscreen, because that would have been rough. My dermatologist would have had to remove so many moles after that.
Sick. Puerto Rico. Vieques, I'm not sure how you say it, but Caracas Beach is really nice.
It is really nice.
It's a Thursday, Friday morning, and there's like 4 people here.
And there's like wild horses.
Wild stallions all over the place.
Yeah, especially this wild stallion. Yeah, we both fell asleep and woke up like, whoa, where are we?
We just kind of drove around for a couple of hours looking for that perfect beach, and we ended up, after seeing several, going back to Caracas.
Well, I bought snorkeling gear.
Amy wanted to go snorkeling.
Because I was like, you could rent it for $20 or you can buy it for $40. And so I was like, ooh, I don't really want to be carrying around snorkel gear the rest of the time. But we are at an island. We're in Puerto Rico, so it's like I could definitely use this more than once. So
we also bought little, like, it looked like a ping pong paddle and rubber ball.
Oh, yeah.
We played with that thing in the ocean.
Beach tennis. It's like beach tennis.
It was fun.
That was fun. That was fun.
That was cool.
Yeah, we don't chill very well at the beach. Like 2 hours, and then I'm like, all right.
I read a little bit. You read a little bit. But it was less time than we were moving around. So
yeah, I was reading Dracula.
Yeah, I was actually reading a TMNT comic, if you want to get real specific. The Last Ronin, number 4, I think.
Awesome!
Yeah, we got dinner before we went on our tour.
Yeah.
At
Bili. I think it's called Bili, B-I-L-I, and it was exceptional.
That was really good.
Had a skirt steak with like rice, and she had like a paella, and we split it. It was really good.
This bioluminescent. You ready for this?
Yeah.
We're doing our bioluminescence tour. We were out on the water, and you could just see it's just like glowing blue.
Yeah, well, it was started sprinkling, and the bioluminescent organisms, they light up when they're aggravated. So when the light was hitting the water, it looked like just there were little sparkles everywhere
like
when the water
glitter.
landed.
It was glitter, and you could like pick it up with your hand, and so they say that you can't capture it on film, and I'm gonna tell you right now that you cannot. Is it that much better than like the second best in the world and the third best in the world, which are also in Puerto Rico but not on this island that's super hard to get to? Who knows,
Yeah, who knows?
But I hope that it is the best. Otherwise, it's a huge waste of time. If you're not going to the bioluminescent bay, I wouldn't bother.
That's just our opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just like our opinion, man.
Day 4.
In Puerto Rico.
Yes. So we got the hell out of Vieques. We hit the pork highway. What is it called?
The Lechonera, I believe, is what it's called.
Yeah.
Lechoneria, something like that. If you look it up, you'll find it.
We picked El Mojito, and that was amazing. Our pork, our banana lasagna, beans, and rice. Sexy demon.
I gotta go to the bathroom. So we drove from the pork highway to Ponce. I think you say it like that. I'm not sure. There's supposed to be this big cross, the Cruceta de Viejo, something like that. Vigia, that's it. It was very underwhelming in our opinion. We got there, we looked at it, you know.
There's also like a castle museum, but it's more just like some wealthy person's castle that's like, here, now all my stuff is a museum and give me $20. Castillo something museum. Once it turned into a museum, I'm like, I'm good. Unless it's like a weird museum. Like, what's the weirdest museum you've ever been in?
The weirdest museum?
Yeah.
San Francisco MoMA.
Weirdest museum I've ever been in was Iceland, and it was a penis museum. And it had penises from all different kinds of animals.
That doesn't sound weird.
That doesn't sound weird?
No.
No.
It sounds natural, like a natural history museum, but for dicks.
But I'm not a huge art.
We sound like total snobs right now.
Well, no, we're like that. No, because the snobs would be like, it's not that your museum's not good enough. I just don't like art enough.
Apathetic.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You gotta go to the oldest firehouse in Puerto Rico.
It's also the oldest firehouse in the Western Hemisphere. 1883, dude. That's when it was
I
made.
didn't know that.
Something like, I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on this shit.
We're in the Western Hemisphere?
Something like that.
It was supposed to be like most Instagrammable places in Puerto Rico, and like,
You gotta go if you're there. We drove around the whole island. You have to stop there and take a picture of this place.
yeah, we took pictures and we looked not cute at all.
Yeah.
We looked as cute as we do now.
Coming round, yes, great.
But more importantly, across the street they had a ice cream shop called the King's Creamery or King's Cream, something like that. Excellent ice cream. I had a double scoop of mango and coconut, and I've loved ice cream since day one. And when I tried it as a child, I was like, I went crazy like that. It's very hot out. No, ice cream dripping everywhere. But if you've ever licked your ice cream cone and it's fallen on the ground, you're a moron and you don't deserve ice cream. You don't care enough about your ice cream.
What if you're a child?
It's acceptable.
Okay, at what age is it unacceptable?
If you're older than 10.
Okay.
Because accidents happen.
Damon freaks out every time he has any. I actually think he eats any kind of ice cream. He would
I would eat any kind, but I have preferences.
Yeah, you would eat like bottom of your freezer layer of frost ice cream.
You gotta let it sit out for a while first. I don't want ice chunks in it.
But he would still eat it. He'd like.
Best believe I'd eat it.
Yeah, McDonald's Frosty, you name it. That guy's putting it in his mouth.
I'm putting it in my face. They also have like a fountain around the corner from the firehouse where they have live music. The rest of the town kind of feels like you're gonna get murdered.
Smells like mushrooms and everyone looks like they want to hurt me.
It was a little weird. Well, let's go down to the beach, and we saw these police cars, and Damon's freaking out while driving.
I thought it was a murder scene or something.
We're like,
someone
holy
died.
shit, that's a lot of police. And then we found out there's a race happening, like it's like some fun run, and there's a carnival. I was like, oh, we could go to the carnival, that'd be fun. But Damon hates fun. Ponce, and there's like a carnival that we stumbled onto. Pretty cool. As fun as that looks, I don't trust carnivals in California standards, so I'm kind of gonna pass.
I wouldn't go to a carnival in America, let alone Puerto Rico.
Yeah, when we went to the store to pick up groceries, because we're like, oh, let's just stay inside. We needed to recover from Vieques. There was like, oh man, like 50 cars and just like kids just like revving their engine.
Fast and the Furious in Puerto Rico, Fast and Furious PR.
Shit, it's right. I was like, all right, let's get this chorizo and head home.
Yeah,
We watched a movie, which we never do on vacation, and a rom-com at that. And it was, and drank some champagne in bed and ate some popcorn and watched Ryan Reynolds win over Damon's heart. I'll be there. Trying to do a hard chill.
Unwinding.
We hardly ever do on a vacation. We're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna do a comedy, which we also hardly do because we like action or scary. But we got this all lined. Just friends.
Rom-com.
Yeah, we're gonna rom-com it up. Do you need to go to Ponce just to take Instagram in front of that place?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And get some ice cream.
Just
and
like
then,
Come on, Austin, give it to me, go.
And then get the hell out of there.
and then the ice cream, and then just like move on.
Just bounce.
All right, today was our relaxing day. We woke up and I really wanted a massage.
A nice, fancy,
I
on the
wanted-
beach resort massage.
I really wanted to be fancy. Kind of like a, college road trip.
If
feel.
Aladdin traveled, like, he would travel like us, just a street rat.
Yeah, it was,
you know.
yeah, feeling a little like a scoundrel. And so I was like, I want a couple's massage.
It isn't like it wasn't our honeymoon or anything. The Copa Marina Beach Hotel and Resort, that was fairly close to Ponce. So we drove there, and it was great. And we show up hoping to take advantage of this
Their
hotel's...
resorty
This resort,
feel.
they have bars and whatever. But we couldn't hang out there for whatever reason. Well, actually, they say, well, if you're
You
not
have to be a resort.
a registered hotel guest.
Mhm.
And we're both thinking, well, this massage costs more
than
the
a room. Yeah.
But they wouldn't let us hang out, so we're like, okay, jeez.
Yeah, we wanted to feel fancy. I was like, I
Yeah.
want to feel fancy. And then you go and they're like, no. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Nothing like rejection to make you feel fancy.
I'm not worthless, and I don't have fleas.
So we left and drove to a local beach called
Santa Beach.
Santa Beach.
Which was perfect.
Perfect local.
I love Santa. And we went back and it was magical. And I are getting couples massages. And this place is amazing. Get your outdoor shower and a steam. Then you walk into your beach in your robe, and they'd given you tea in a steam room and a fancy little shower. And so I was like, no,
Amy
thank you.
did feel fancy.
We took our massage. Perfecto. Looking good. Looking good. How you feeling though?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to get in the sauna.
I know.
I am gonna roast like a pig.
Amy had a really good massage. My masseuse wasn't as good. After our stupor of, getting massage, we drove to San German, one of the oldest cities in Puerto Rico.
One of the oldest
Catholic churches.
Yeah. It's Catholic?
Yeah, it's Catholic.
Oh, because it has it was a convent?
No, I don't know. I think it was a Dominican convent or something like that. Supposedly it's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see any ghosts. I was hoping to next time.
Yeah.
And then from
They saw us though.
going to Rincon, which you probably are if you're like driving around the south side of the island, I'd recommend checking it out. Very charming, well preserved old town.
Cobblestone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cute. Our Airbnb was actually super nice. It wasn't Copa Marina nice.
Yeah. It was
but
a converted shipping container.
Yeah.
It made into a tiny home, which pretty baller.
It was just like where it was set was just gorgeous because it was just like all just like felt like jungle on one side. A little tiny house that Damon booked for us. Our view.
Yeah, like they took a shipping container and like dropped it in the middle of like Jurassic Park.
We mentioned Jurassic Park a lot in this.
I think some of the movie was filmed there.
I think that's Costa Rica, not Puerto Rico.
I love that movie.
It was a very relaxing day.
In our
Thank
shipping
you.
container. Which was the nicest place we stayed on our honeymoon.
Someday, Abu, things are gonna change. We'll be rich, live in a palace, and never have any problems at all.
It's okay. It's the company that matters.
It was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun day. Getting used to the camera.
Yeah.
This takes
yeah.
practice.
Yeah, Damon's coaching me.
I'm not coaching you.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm just trying to get her to
My
say,
Fair Lady.
And then, trying to make this authentic.
Plains in Spain.
Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Day 6. Rincon.
Wake up there, and the first thing you gotta do is you gotta go to Domes Beach and watch some surfers getting gnarly out there.
We're at Domes Beach, which I guess is a huge surfers haven. Everybody out there ripping it up. Not really. But now we're gonna go snorkeling. Yeah, it wasn't that gnarly.
Gnarly for me. I'm a layman. I don't get in the water and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lighthouse right around the corner. Punta
Faro.
Higueras
Yes.
Lighthouse.
House from 1919?
1921, 5-minute walk away, and then you can overlook Domes Beach and see all the surfers. It's a pretty cool sight.
Look down on those surfers.
Yeah.
You think you're so cool?
They are cool though.
Whatever.
It's a way of looking at that wave and saying, hey, bud, let's party.
But we wanted to go swimming, so we went to nearby Playa de Escalera, or Steps Beach.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect
that was my
beach
favorite. Snorkeling was amazing. It's the best snorkeling I've ever seen, right off the shore. So we didn't go scuba diving because sometimes it makes Damon nauseous. And we want to be more chill. So we went snorkeling, and this place is amazing for snorkeling. Like, you can see the fish like right when you get in the water. I was swimming next to a group of people just because I was afraid to be by myself.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that was actually favorite. I was out there for hours, and then Damon went for a little bit. He's not as fond of snorkeling.
It sounds lame, but I get motion sick. So if I just look down at the water and I feel the wave moving me, I get sick. It's completely pathetic.
Yeah, chums the water. It's like a cute little
swing.
swing.
There's a swing at the end of the beach. You should
Normally
go
we
check
do
out.
these videos in the afternoon. I think I'm much more on it. I think I'm just struggling in the morning. It's like,
Are you
it's
hungry or
10:30.
something?
There's also steps in the water, which is really cool. Come on these steps with me. I feel like the Little Mermaid out here. You know, because she like on the steps, you know, with the water. It's like,
Is that what she does?
oh, she's not on steps, she's on a rock, you know. We couldn't figure out the real reason they're there.
No,
but
I found it. It's for Instagram pictures.
why they're here.
Who knows?
Who cares? And we went out to dinner at the beach house.
Which was, I gotta say, a lot of fun, but it felt like it could have been any restaurant in any West Coast American,
Yeah.
you know, beach town.
Yeah. Rincon.
Rincon, Puerto Rico, it's the expat capital of the world. It's true. Hey, you like surfing and you're
right.
and you're white, you'll love it here.
It is true.
You
Like,
don't need to speak Spanish, just the American currency, you're fucking ready to go.
yeah. Just bring your board and you can cruise right in.
See it?
Yeah. The best views right here.
What about that? This looks pretty nice. Look at that island out there. It's super cool.
No. See this island out there? We got our drinks. We're watching dinner with a view. It's the first time we've watched the sunset since we've been here. Damon doesn't care.
Yeah.
But we're on the west coast of the island now, so this is the only time that the sunset matters. You know, we would know as West Coasters. East Coasters don't know what the fuck is up.
We go downtown Rincon and we find a bar called La Sirena, which is a sushi bar / tiki bar. We love tiki drinks. Amy's a freak about tiki drinks. She
I
loves
love
that
rum.
stuff. Yeah.
Rum is fun.
Why is the rum gone?
We had some drinks, and we ended up sitting next to these people who were, okay, a lot of people there are expats, and they're doing NFTs and cryptocurrency, and they come here for some weird tax loopholes. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
Everyone gets an NFT.
Yes, everyone.
Everyone gets an NFT.
One of my favorite days because it was like no plans, chill, you know.
It was a very mellow day.
It was super mellow.
Come here, give me a kiss, Damon.
Everything's butt ugly.
Oh, hi, sexy.
Ew, he looks like a dinosaur.
I want some. Come and get it. Give me that tongue.
A very mellow day.
It was super mellow.
And can anyone explain what an NFT is to me? Last full day in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
We wake up in Rincon and we head to
It's not just
La
me.
Gonzolandia.
We're headed to this watering hole. What is it called? Cascadia Gonzolandia.
There's a smaller pool there with a rope swing, which was super cool.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna jump in that?
Yeah. You're not gonna?
Of course I'm gonna. It is cold. Want to do the rope swing?
Nah, I'm good.
Because I asked Damon if he's gonna do it, and Damon's like, no.
At first I said no. I was like, I'm gonna get in the water, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the rope swing.
I did it, and then Damon's like, okay, I guess I gotta do it. And then
I did it first.
No, I did it first.
I did it first.
No way.
Yes, I did.
No, I did it first.
Oh my good God, no you didn't.
Yes, because I struggled to get onto the rock.
And I got it, and then I filmed you.
I did it first.
No, yes.
No.
There's footage of you doing
No,
it first.
I did it first.
I did it, and then I filmed you doing it.
Amy, no you didn't.
No,
I
you
did it first.
No.
No, I did it first. I promise you I did it first. You would not. No, I did it first. You said later on, thank you for inspiring me to do this. I did it first.
I don't think so.
I promise you I did it first.
You inspired me to do
Yes,
that?
yes, I did. I did.
Very
I
likely.
promise you I did it first.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
It matters.
Damon and I did that rope swing. Damon's idea followed suit. Damon did the rope swing first. Really say the words Damon's idea, which I'm.
We're not worthy!
Everyone makes mistakes, you know? That's all good. I don't mind you make a mistake. I just mind how sure
It's okay.
she is.
You got it. You got it. You got what you wanted.
All right, fine.
You
Okay,
got
fine.
what you
Okay,
wanted.
fine.
You're
Okay,
not
fine.
gonna, you
Okay.
know.
You go down the same path you came up, and you just keep going that same direction. There's an even larger pool at the bottom with an even bigger waterfall, and it's just super gorgeous. We went on a Monday or Tuesday or something.
Yeah, it was nobody there, which was awesome. And then we met these locals that are like, oh, like, let's show you our secret cave. And we're like, I don't know.
We thought it was a scam for them to like steal our shit when we were in the water, you know?
We didn't know
Like some
what...
guy's like, hey, come check out this cave. Meanwhile, his buddy goes and takes our stuff, you know?
Yeah, but we did it anyways.
That's not what happened at all.
No, we went in this little cave. You had to go underwater to get in there. And he's like, yeah, we like to like come and like smoke a bowl in
They hotboxed this little cave in the water.
This local showed us to a cave right in there. And then you take this rope up to warm water. The warm waterfall. It was amazing. But I guess they go in this little cave. You got to kind of duck in to get under. And that's where they hotbox it in there. I don't know how you get your weed in there without it getting wet. Maybe a Ziploc bag. But in your mouth.
Something like that.
How would you know?
Well, that's what you do.
We went to Marchiquita.
Marchiquita, yes.
Marchiquita, and it's supposed to. It's like a horseshoe, and so there's like
a sheltered cove.
Yeah. It was the swell was a little strong, so you couldn't really see much. So, but I tried it. I tried it anyways while Damon supervised.
I just chilled.
Place supposed to be great for snorkeling. Damon's pretty tired, so he's probably just gonna chill. I'm gonna get in the water with my gear, see how it goes. We went back to, was it Barrachina?
Barrachina to get more piña coladas, because those were delicious again.
Those are amazing. We're gonna go get some pina coladas. Damon, what did you order?
Skirt steak, mofongo. Hi. Thank you.
And I ordered, it's a banana boat. Not with ice cream though.
Fried plantain banana. No, fried plantain with skirt steak.
Yeah, and Damon's also made with bananas.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Got some dinner and walked around Old San Juan. They had started putting out Christmas decorations really early. I guess they celebrate Christmas longer than any other country in the world.
Damon and I are back in Old San Juan, enjoying the Christmas lights. We met this amazing older lady who was telling us about they don't have Christmas, they have Christmases, and it goes till the end of January.
Well, then it's our last night here, right? So we're trying to go to like a party area, but keep in mind it's a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we go to a place that's recommended called La Placita, which is like it's kind of a market, but I guess at nighttime they have bars and it's just kind of nightclubs. It's like a street party essentially.
It looks like when we went, it was pretty dead.
So we went to a tiki bar called the Jungle Bird right around the corner, which had excellent cocktails, and it was a cool vibe. Yeah, so we ended up doing that for our last night. It wasn't as eventful or, party hardy as we would have liked to, but whatever.
It's okay. Go back to Puerto Rico, what would you do?
What I'd do?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I'd probably just stay in nicer places.
This is one of our finest suites, sir.
And like maybe 2 nights in a resort, so you can wake up in a robe and sip champagne and look out at the ocean, maybe get a massage, and not have to leave or drive or do anything like that. That would have been very cool. Yeah. But after a day or two of that,
I'd get bored.
Yeah, you get really bored.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was I wish that we would have gone scuba diving.
That is a regret, actually. We're both scuba certified. That would have been a cool thing to do.
Yeah. Overall, great adventurous trip.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the next honeymoon will be way more chill.
Yeah, the next one. Right.
Yeah.